Welcome back to Cake and Bake. I'm Cake.
And today is brought to you by the letter D. Welcome back to Verbal Wars, where we ask 5 questions and you get 5 answers.
But before we get that started, I have a confession, guys. We try to change shirts before every episode, but I have 20 black shirts. They're all the same shirt, so even if I did change shirts most days, it'd be the same exact shirt. So if you see me wearing a black shirt 2 episodes in a row,
Figure he doesn't shower.
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. So any shirt's probably going to change more than mine because over the last few weeks of recording, I go through shirts, I'm like, black one, black one, black one, black one. Here's one that used to fit me. I'm going to put it on for this episode.
I did that once.
So I just want to get that out there. So I'm probably going to wear black shirts in more episodes because that's what I got. That's what I fit into because I buy shirts that fit me. And I look good in black.
Me too. And I hated wearing black.
Mm-hmm.
But I do look good in black.
So, getting back to Verbal Wars.
All right, let's start off with the first question. You ready?
Yep.
What is the worst thing about your gender?
Being a female. No, I'm just kidding.
I believe it.
I'm obviously a male. I'm okay. Maybe not that obvious, but the thing that I don't like about being male is having male genitalia.
Really?
Yeah, it just like gets in the way sometimes, you know? I mean, it's just kind of hanging out, you know, it's just kind of there. I mean,
I knew a guy that twisted his nut once. Like he literally twisted his nut.
I twisted my rice once. I don't know what the actual term for it is, but they said that there's like a little piece on the like by your testicle. Like it's attached to your testicle.
Intriguing.
And it's like the size of a piece of rice, and like it got irritated, and it felt like the worst pain in my life. So that happened once. This show is educational. So yeah,
Sponsor us, PBS.
male genitalia just hanging out all the time. Like on a hot day, man. Sometimes you sit down wrong. Sometimes some things happen. Sometimes there's too much water in the toilet bowl, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's my answer. I don't... If, like, you could get rid of it when you're not using it, like, some way.
Like tuck it away.
Yeah, like, I'm tucking it from now on. I need some tighter underwear, Mom. I'm tucking it up.
I like your answer. It's good. Yeah, I knew a guy who twisted his nut once. He, like, tried to get in and out of a car, and he, like, literally twisted his nut and had to go to the hospital. They had to cut it open, surgically like remove it, and then they put like a gelatin one between the two so they would never get twisted again.
Eesh.
That actually happens.
Yeah, it does.
But I'd say the worst thing about my gender is that they give each other a bad name. You know, there's a lot of really, really good guys out there, good dads, you know, and there's other guys that make us seem to be horrible parents and horrible people that, you know, we can't be faithful to the girlfriend that we're with, that, you know, we'll walk out on a family, that we're not good dads, and it's just not the case. You know, there's a lot of good people out there.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of goes with a lot of things, though, because, I mean, this person could be this way, and this person could be the total opposite. It goes that way with males, females.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Just a stereotype.
Yeah.
You know.
Stereotypes in general kind of suck.
Yeah. So, second question. Would you want to know when you die?
Like when you're going to die?
Like when you're going to die. Like a doctor would tell you, you're probably going to live this many months. Would you want to know that?
See, I feel like that would be too late. You know what I mean? I would want to know when I'm going to die. But, like, I want to know, like, hey, you're old enough to know this now. You got 60 years. I'll be like, God, I have to make it that long. No, I'm just kidding. But I would kind of want to know because, like, I mean, I don't want to leave anything undone. You know, I want to be able to do the things that I want to do. And, I mean, I would probably live my life a little bit differently if I knew I was going to die in next month or if I was gonna die in like 60 years. Because if you got like 60 years left, you got some time to build some stuff up. If you got next month, man, you gotta get some stuff done. You know what I mean? So that's my answer, man. I'd rather know.
I would rather not know. It's like in life, you are blessed with the fact that you are born and that you have a life to live and experience all sorts of different things. But you're cursed with the fact that it ends one day. And to know when that's going to happen is horrible. I mean, that's just me personally. If I knew when I was going to die, whether that was a couple months, a couple years, whatever, I would hate it because it would just be on my mind all the time. I'd be thinking about it all the time, be depressed and stuff. I would just rather not know. I would just rather one day, doing whatever I love to do, and then that's it, and it's over, and I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it, nothing.
I think it's pretty interesting that we answer a lot of these questions about dying. You know what I mean? Because, like, we've done, would you give up, like, 10 years of your life to do this? And we've done, like, other questions about death and dying, or what do you want to do if you had 24 hours to live? What would you want to do? And we've done these questions. But you don't tend to deal with those thoughts very well.
No.
Like, you never have. Like,
no.
Just the thought of... That's why it's, like, interesting to me, because you have to think about it when we answer these questions.
No,
so.
I saw the question, and I could have chucked it, but I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I should just do it for my own good. I should be able to think about it and answer it, and I did. So.
Yeah, so I think it's cool.
No.
So.
Third question. If you were given 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
More wishes.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it.
That's just like this. That's the stereotype. Like that's just the typical. Like if you only had this many wishes, what would you do? I would wish for my wife to be happy. I would wish for my mom to be happy. I would wish. I mean, I'm just gonna say I wish for like my family to be happy because otherwise I'm just gonna be like. Sorry guys, I only have 3 wishes. Can't make all y'all happy.
I mean, you were number 4. You didn't make it.
Sorry. I mean, I just want my friends and family to be happy. I want to. I would say I want money, but I don't want like a lot of money. Like I don't want an obnoxious amount of money.
Yeah, money will ruin some people.
I just want like it'd be more like I would want to have like a bill-free life. Like I don't have enough money to like buy like stuff that I don't need, so like I would still have to work if I wanted things.
That's really smart.
But I would want to like
That's really smart.
Like mortgage or a house that would already be paid for, like a car, like not like a Lamborghini or anything, just like a Honda Civic would be paid for, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like given gifts. I just want to live a comfortable life, and then anything on top of that, like I would have to work my butt off for. So that would be my second wish. And then my third wish would be, I don't know. I mean, that things that I would wish that I would know when I start something that if it was going to be successful or not. You know what I mean? Because with projects like, take this YouTube channel for instance. Like if we started it and I knew like, hey, that's not going to be successful, or hey, that's going to be successful. That's worth your time.
Right.
Like. I mean, part of the joy is, like, kind of, you never know if it's going to fall through or...
That's like marriage.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, if I was spending a lot of time and money and effort and stuff on something, I would like to know if it was going to be successful or not, I guess.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that would be my third wish.
But in the same sense, you only get successfulness out of something after what you put into it. You can't look at something and be like, I wonder if this is going to be successful or not, because if you drop out and quit, it's not going to be successful.
But there's also, like...
It's all about time and effort put into something.
Like, especially in the music industry, like, growing up, being super interested in the music industry, because I've wanted to be a musician my whole life, you know?
Yep.
And seeing some of these people, I've seen people, like, who are amazing musicians, work their butts off, it seems like they're doing everything right, but they just don't, it just doesn't click for them, you know? And some people who aren't very talented, like, they're up on top because they got money or they got something, they got a pretty face, you know? Yeah. And that's just how some of these industries work. So, I mean, you can work your butt off and still not maybe get to where you want to be, but a lot of it does come down to working and trying to make it work, so...
Right, yeah.
So,
I mean...
you know,
ultimately, if you don't put any energy into something, it isn't going to work.
Right.
Period. you could have something really shitty that is made famous because you know the right people or have money. But what it does come down to, if you're not trying and you don't care and you don't try to make it work, it isn't going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So your 3 wishes.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
my 3 wishes. Obviously, the first thing I thought of was wish for more wishes, but whatever. I guess money, even though it would probably ruin me and you'd lose value of what things are. Anybody that has the opportunity to have unlimited money, they would. I would give it to my kids' college, so you'd have a full ride through college. I'd cover expenses for my mom and my dad, things that they have out, like mortgages and cars, and there's just so many ways money could go. I would just want as much as I can get my hands on. I guess another thing is a lifetime supply at a gym membership, because I believe I have a weight problem. And
I mean, just because you have the membership doesn't mean you go, though.
No, I know, but it'd be really easy to go if you know it's free, It'd be easier anyways. I don't know, just something along the fitness side of steering me in that right direction. And then I think I'd want to, own all of the major, fishing and outdoors companies, Cabela's, Bass Pro, all those things. I would just like to own them, Yeah. Those are my 3.
There you go.
So what is your biggest priority in life right now?
The biggest priority in life.
Right now.
Numero uno prioritio. I don't think that's an accurate translation.
For all of your Spanish guests.
My biggest priority is probably my future. Just making sure everything works for a long period of time. Is that too general?
Yeah. That's pretty general.
Honestly, I feel like I talk about this a lot, but it's right now is my relationship, because we don't live in the same state, and we've been talking about trying to make that happen, so that's kind of one of the biggest priorities. I'm also in school, so that's a big priority, but I mean...
And businesses you created.
Yeah, I mean, they're all big priorities, but number one, man, you gotta have a happy life. You gotta... happy wife, happy life. Yep. You know what I mean? So
she's not happy, you're not happy.
Yeah, well, I'm not. And she makes sure of it sometimes.
Biggest priority in my life is just to be the perfect parent and be happy.
Yeah.
Do what makes you feel good, because life is too short to think about not being happy, if that makes any sense. So, and that leaves us on our 5th and final question. What do you like the most about your significant other?
That is actually requested by Eddie's significant other.
Oh, yeah, I didn't write that down. Yep, that's requested by Carissa Kraus.
So, Eddie, what do you like most?
I'll let you go first.
I'm going to answer this 2 ways. Physically, I like my wife's eyes. I like eyes a lot, I like the other things too, but, I like eyes a lot. I'm an eye guy. But other than physical, she's just always there for me. Having somebody that's always there for you is super awesome, and I appreciate that from you, and thank you for being there for me. So that's definitely probably the biggest thing that I like about my significant other.
I would say, if I had to think about it, what I like most about my significant other is she's probably the most adult-like person that I have ever been with. There's so many girlfriends that I've had in the past where, you get an argument, you can't even talk to them. They're pissed off, they'll shun you out, or they'll go do something stupid or whatever. But my girlfriend will literally sit down and talk to you like an adult and have a conversation with you, and you can figure out what the problem is and try to fix it.
There you go.
Which a lot of people won't do that. But other than that, she's really structured. Believe it or not, sometimes it's hard to find somebody that just can hold a job, has their own car, can afford their own place, and can just do their own thing, and they're completely self-sufficient, and they don't need anybody. You put people in your life because they benefit your life, not because they make it more difficult.
Right. Yeah.
So,
All right, comments of the day. Shout out goes to King Crumbles. That's not at all what he said. He commented, "Ooh, look, a white table." So here's your white table, King Crumbles.
Thanks, King Crumbles.
Thanks for watching the videos. Be sure to leave a comment below, and maybe you will get highlighted for the comments shout out of the day.
Word, like, comment, and subscribe. Twitter is in the description below. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook.
There you go.
The links are in the description below.
And there's something.